on the back of your mind that it's not a delivery app.
Who is our CEO? It's the customer.
So then you took it to the next step.
I'm not paying, 500 to see a bike. I want to see something more luxury.
Research and development is important.
No one trusts Qatar can build their own technology.
Welcome to the Late Night Podcast by Q+. Tonight's guest, he's highly associated with the color red. And you've probably seen his driver around the street. Hamad al Hajri, founder and CEO of Snoonu. How are you?
I'm doing well, Tamer. It's really my pleasure to be in Q+, in this program. The only funny part, when on my way here, I did not see a red color. You know why? It was very heavy raining, so we have to stop our operation.
So Hamad, how do you feel when it's a normal day not raining and you see your drivers around?
Actually, I feel proud, not only because I see a red color, but when you see this red color, you understand how this technology and that build the relationship between business owner and customer give jobs of many talented people here in Qatar, especially from Qatar Foundation and Qatar University. How many business owner and home business start doing too much business? We have more than 6,000 to all this customer base. At the same time, our customer is satisfied. We exchange their time for money. So they have good time, someone working in his office, and he's happy because grocery going to his home. He send, some food to his kids. So better lifestyle, better financial, better opportunity to students, which mean a very good economy for our beloved country, Qatar.
That's a nice thing to hear. And I want to go over the steps of Snoonu from the start until what is right now and the future of Snoonu, basically. So starting off, how did you begin with Snoonu? Where did your idea come from?
So I would like to come long time ago when I was a kid. I was a potential entrepreneur when I was a kid. So basically, I got this books about how to develop a binary coding for Sakhar. It's very old. Before you, many people who watch your program even born. It was 1986. And basically, I started doing coding using binary, 0, 1, 0, 1, and with 356 pixels. So I started developing games when I was 6 to 7 years old. Then I love this world. I love to build a technology company. Then I restarted again at 1999. I built the first company that makes software for Nokia. It was Nokia Communicator. It was a huge Nokia. However, I had to shut down this business at 2002, even though I expand to 3 countries. I expand to Saudi Arabia and Dubai at that time.
And how long did it take you to make this?
It took me 2 years, but I got stolen, apparently, from someone working for me, and I had to just shut down the business. But I made big wealth back then. So I decided to continue my education. I went to Australia to study automation and robotics. Still, I study automation and robotics because I love to build technology company one day in the future.
So it comes in passion.
It's come from passion. So I went to Qatar Energy. I worked there as automation engineer all the way until head of automations. I managed to do multiple automation projects for Qatar Energy. And this is actually giving me something I was missing. I was missing corporate knowledge, being in big companies and understand how big companies is working. So and through this, I support myself with investing in my education. So I went to HEC Paris. I had master in project management in UK. I went for Harvard in OPM, Owner President Management Program. I went to Stanford Innovation. So I was investing on my education.
So all these academics set you up.
So to make this dream happen or start, I was investing on myself. From corporate knowledge, but also from education. Then in HEC Paris, me and my co-founder, Saud Al-Atiyah, we had this idea to build the super app. And basically by saying super app, something similar to WeChat in China. It was 2016, and at 2017, HEC Paris gave us the best capstone of the year, and went to Paris. They gave me as the best project. Then I was asking myself these questions. If this project win as the best project, why not implement it? So we decided to implement it, and basically we failed 2 times. First time was end of 2016. So our idea was when we announce about our graduation project, it's already running as startups, but we failed. So
let's talk about the failure part.
Yeah.
Because that's how people learn.
Yeah, of course.
So how did you guys fail twice?
So I think number one, we underestimate the capital of technology company. We thought like anyone else, yeah, just 100K, just an app, that's it. But it's not actually an app. It's a company. Or in Snoonu case, it's a brand. How are we going to build great brand? So app is not a brand. So this one I understand. And so we fail to understand the size of the opportunity. Then the second part, we underestimate the knowledge of technology company. So what we done, we hire an external company from one of the Asian country. And basically it cheated us. It was not, they gave us an app that doesn't work because also it's small amount of money, at just 100K. So what's happened is we've been failing to select the partner who will build our technology, and we failed to understand the size of opportunity. But however, we came stronger. We understand now it's actually huge businesses. It's not small. It's need big investment. And the other part, we are not delivery company.
And when was this precisely?
It was between 2016 and we decided it's failure at the end of 2017. And then we restart again the second time at the beginning of 2018. So yeah, I mean, we failed and we learned and we raised up again and we decided to continue and not stopping.
But during this period of time, there were already like these delivery apps.
Actually, when we started this one, that's actually the funny part. There was no delivery. It was just marketplace. Back then, there was only marketplace. There was no delivery. So yeah, we missed that opportunity. But sometime there is something called the advantage of the last mover. Sometime when you move last, you will see. So everyone positioned themselves on food. We are positioning ourselves as Ultra app. So this is what's happening right now.
So what I'm saying is like there is a huge market share back then, and it's already taken. So for Snoonu to come in and grab a chunk, they put themselves in a disadvantage.
So yeah, in order, there is actually some let's say foundations of cutting off market shares by your teeth. Yeah, you have to be a lion in the
so
market.
Over the
yeah?
steps.
Yeah. So the first thing you have to build like world-class product. You have to build a very good product. If you see our product, I believe it's better than multiple international companies. And this has been built by, and this is the funny part, we built it by our hands, by people who graduate from Qatar. And we managed to do it. The second part is you have to do a way better services. So a way better services, you have to, I mean, this is part of the competition. And the third part, you need to have multiple value proposition to your customer. We need to add more service. Like as example, Snow Send, there is no player have it in the country. Snow Pharma, calling the pharmacist, we are the only one who afforded it. So to add multiple value proposition to improve your business model, this is very important. But the fourth, and this is actually what makes us also doing well, we got big support from the communities. Community backed Snoonu. Everyone believe in it because if Snoonu can do it, everyone in Qatar can do it. And I believe here in Qatar, we are missing a successful story. And here is where, the theory of mafia came. So in US, they are saying that the story that make an entrepreneur be motivated was the PayPal exit. And out of PayPal exit, even Elon Musk came out of PayPal. PayPal exit, basically, it's created around 42 direct entrepreneur and hundreds of indirect entrepreneur, which someone came out of startup that been built by this entrepreneur. Karim's successful story in Dubai, they generate more than 120 startups who, after the exit and acquisition by Uber, $3.1 billion. So Qatar, what's it need? We have the university, we have the corporate knowledge, but we don't have a successful story in startups. So this is actually my aim, this is my dream, to make a story that inspire everyone in Qatar.
So hopefully Snoonu will be the one in charge of creating these entrepreneurs.
Yeah, inshallah, this is our aim. Our aim is to be the first unicorn. And it's not financial goal, it's mean we can do it, you can do it.
So then you took it to the next step.
Inshallah.
The first step was Snoonu and like how you designed the app. How do you maintain it? How do you take care of it?
So this is actually what we done. There is actually the part that actually you need to develop your core. Yeah. So our core, which today is like 5 services, we have a team that take care of that one and keep improving the service. Every day we sit together how we can improve every day. Actually, in my office there is a wall. It's called customer bad comments. If customers say something bad about us, we take it very serious. We take these comments, we sit together, how we make them happy.
So if my food gets late, I would write something and
Trust me,
you would see it.
you'll see AI experts sitting, machine learning, because the number you saw was from production model we built. That means the number was not right. Why is it been late? Is it from driver? Maybe not enough training. Maybe the app of the driver had to be improved. Maybe the restaurant machine learning was wrong. So every time we see bad comments, number one, make him happy now. Refund him even 100 riyal extra. But we take this comment internally and we work together how we became better. So this is what we do. When you build a business purely focus, basically, and this is our joke, who is our CEO? It's the customer. If you put your customer at the middle of the company, the core of the company, everything is possible. So this is what we do. But also there's another part which we call it like new businesses or new ideas or innovation ideas. How we can surprise our customer? How we can it's like I keep saying, actually internally I'm calling it Shahrazad story. It's not like Shahrazad. And every time we have to come and tell a new story to our customer. So every time we have to surprise them with a new service, something new. So this is very important and this is actually behavior. If you are using iPhone, why you have belonged to iPhone, loyal to iPhone? Because they're going to surprise you with a new operation system every year. You're going to surprise you with update every month. So this is what we do and this is what we're going to continue. And every time, if the customer tells us, as example, Snow Prime, we did not only surprise the customer. There is actually a famous picture came out 2 weeks ago. We have a driver with a suit, black suit and black car. And we have Prime delivery only for Michelin star restaurant.
I've seen this.
So basically the driver went inside Nusrat and Nusrat himself was inside. And when he see the driver, he said, what is this? And he takes selfie with the driver. It's actually in the media. And he said, what is this? And he said, this is Prime delivery. I never seen the Middle East, even in my London branch, I didn't see this one. So this is a surprise factor, which we are relying on this one to continue our expanding internally for our customer base, but also internationally in different countries.
I think it's a nice thing that you've done this with the Snoonu Prime after the hard hits of COVID.
Yeah, to be honest, it's not like this one. Actually, the COVID...
It was profitable, yeah?
It was very profitable, but to be honest, COVID was like a trigger of... It's accelerate the behavior of the customer and the merchant. Before, fine dining is only inside the restaurant. But also they reject and they have the pride to be next to shawarma or next to burger. I am 5-star. I'm Michelin star. So we came with solution to make something, specialized for them.
Were they rejecting, with these top restaurants rejecting delivery apps and... Yes,
they are. All of them mostly exclusive with us right now. Still, we only have 50% of the market. We have the other 50%. But when this 50% successful, the other hopefully will shift also to us. We still have negotiation every week. We go to them, we convince them, we give them offers. So yeah, this is what we do.
So they accepted under one condition, that it's Snoonu Prime.
Yes.
How good was Snoonu Prime?
It was very good. And I want to mention also the customer. How about you decide to order, let's say, a burger? You're going to see bike. You are fine, yeah?
Yeah.
But how about if you order, let's say, from, like Nusrat, yeah? You want to have this famous steak and you see bike. You're not going to like it. I'm not paying, 500 to see a bike. I want to see something more luxury. Also, customer behavior, there is actually something different. That's why this is like creating new. I believe the most successful startup, they created a new opportunity. Now, what is the next prime is connect the chefs with the customer. You can see the chef. You can know what is his name, what is her name. You can check their social media and some comments about them. So this is our next level.
Can I call the chef and tell him to cook for me like a specific thing?
Actually, we have today secret menu. So this secret menu only available in Snoonu. But yeah, you cannot call him because many chefs are not here, like someone outside, like celebrity. But you know who made this.
Okay, I'm interested in this. How does this chef thing work?
Yeah, so basically it's just social connection by technology between you and between the chefs. And you can see, if you click the chefs, where his dishes, in which restaurant, and basically you can select his food. There's some, we have one, now we are signing one Japanese chef, we have one Qatari lady, but I mean this is something like new. Again, how can we expand internationally, how we can penetrate your market, maybe US, is by building a new concept that no one have it.
True. And are you planning to expand?
Yes, inshallah. Now we're going to go to one neighborhood country, hopefully by the beginning of Q2 2024. And the idea behind it is, scale our market size. But we believe we want to be the first ultra app in the region. And it does not exist now in the Middle East. And this is something that surprised me. Every country or every nation, they have their most proud technology. If you go to China, they say Huawei. If you go to US, you're going to say Google, Microsoft, and Amazon. I want really Qatar overall want to be proud of one technology. And hopefully soon we're going to reach this point.
You're going to reach this eventually, from what I heard. Hamad, I want to know, like what's the big issue you faced during your trip with Snoonu?
Yes, there is many challenge. I think, to be honest, the biggest challenge I have was at April 2020. I was trying to, promote the idea to build a super app. So what's happened? I went to, to seek capital. It was Series A fundraising, and I found no one want to invest. But why? No one believed that Qatar can build, our own technology. Everyone like to invest outside, in US, in Europe. And to be honest, this is making me sad, I'll be honest with you. As a nation, we need to think to be independent in some places. One of them definitely is technology. So what I done, and the value of the company was only $5 million. I was selling, 50% shares for cheap, just because I want to build this. I don't care about the money.
Do you think it's a matter of trust?
Yeah, no one trusts Qatar can build their own technology. And this is the truth. So what's happened, I said I will not stop. I sold one of my companies. So I have multiple businesses. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I sold it with good exit. I have like traditional business as well. And I fund myself with 10 million Qatari riyal to continue. At April 2021, I managed to close the first Series A in Qatar with 10 times the value. So the value was $5 million. At 2021 April, the value was $50 million with fundraising around $5 million with many investors. We closed it in 10 days because our successful. So we showed some shift in behavior, people from non-belief to believe in 1 year. And we want to continue to inspire the nation that, yes, Qatar done everything amazing in the past. We build, to be honest, we managed to bring in 3 by 3 kilometer, the most knowledgeable city, Qatar Foundation. We managed to build that one. How is it possible we cannot build the next Google? It's possible, and we have the right to dream that we can do it. And this is what happened. Then we closed Series B again, the first company, and we are planning for Series C next year will be a big year for Snoonu. We're gonna do a historical fundraising for the whole, not only Qatar, but the whole Middle East, which we deserve. After all, we are actually, neighborhood and one nation together. So it's the time for us to build our own, Google, or our own Huawei, or on Russia case, on Yandex or Grab in Singapore. Every nation have their independence and technology.
So Hamad, mind me to ask, from the start of Snoonu, you had it on the back of your mind that it's not a delivery app.
Yes, it was from the first day. It's actually super app. But what is we decide that we're gonna go with the most frequent service. People would love to order food every day. So we went with something. So this is the way we call it our strategic play. From food delivery to super app to ultra app. So it's journey. It's not just one go.
Okay, take me through this journey. I want to know.
So basically, the definition of food delivery is just one concept business. And this is our play at 2020. Then super app, it's mean multiple services in one domain, which mean we are delivery, but we deliver food, grocery, pharmacy, etc. However, ultra apps mean multiple domains and multiple services. And I cannot explain more because it will be new and something wonderful to the region.
So you don't want to disclose?
Yeah, I cannot disclose because we have new services that will surprise.
Okay, so let's stay on this midway.
Yeah,
I must say.
So right now we have, I can give you an example. We have food delivery. We have market delivery, like retails, shops. We have grocery. We have Q-Common grocery. So Snowmart deliver 20 minutes. We have Snow Pharma, which basically pharmacy deliver in 20 minutes, including calling the pharmacist. We have beauty delivery. We have the whole home business logistics solution. We aim to have 1,200 home business in our platform that will generate more than 400 million Qatar riyal to our economy. And we have Snow Send, which sender, you can receive and send things. We have Snow Pay, which P2P transfer. I can transfer money to you and send gift through Snoonu. So but all of them is considered delivery, all of them. It's logistics, which means we have fulfillment, we have delivery. However, the next step is something beyond, commerce or bringing, food or
the introduction
product.
of AI, I must say.
Yeah, we're gonna see it's more. I mean, talking about clouding services, innovation.
So is AI integrated right now with Snoonu?
Not yet. We have actually different AI. So AI is not only a chatbot. Yeah.
Yeah, AI is much
We
more.
have AI as example that. So our fleet management solution, we build it as software as a service called Falconflex, and basically in that service, the AI decide the driver will pick up the order based on the cost, time, his rating. There is 8 multiple factors to decide that driver, and that's what bring the service better. At the same time, reduce our cost. At the same time, there is machine learning. We done it for our.
So who decides right now?
It's the AI for our driver. So we don't have employees. It's just AI selecting the driver, assigning the driver, doing all the things. And there is machine learning that is example doing the preparation time. If you have business, instead of saying, I need 30 minutes, it's not your choice. It's a machine learning will decide how many minutes it will take you based on the basket size, based on the timing, based on your staff, based on your queue of order, so multiple factors. So we have around 17 between machine learning AI, we build it. However, the AI chatbot, which people think we call it AI, we don't want to use something external. We intend to build our own. Maybe this is not 2024, not 2025, but maybe 2026.
But it's coming soon.
It's coming.
But I always thought, like, when I ordered something from Snoonu, I always thought that the preparation time is set by the restaurant. See, that's impressive.
It's machine learning.
Yeah, that's impressive knowing that's a machine who sets the time and preparation. And usually, like, you throw a tantrum, like, what's going on? I need my food now.
Yes.
But it's not even the restaurant.
Yes, and the restaurant. And if you add more product, you're going to see the time different. If you order at 2 a.m., you're going to see lower timing.
So it's a variable.
It's variable, it's changing,
yeah.
Yes.
So, Hamad, what do you see in the future entrepreneurs? Do you see like there is a...
Yeah, I see. To be honest, if you ask about, what's make this world better, I would say it's entrepreneurs. Who built the car? Who managed to build the first oil and gas facility to use this oil on cars? It's entrepreneur. Who built the aircrafts? It was entrepreneur. Who built the internet? It's entrepreneur. So entrepreneur, I have a joke actually. It's the person who helped the humanity to go from the caves. Yeah, because I believe there will be more entrepreneurs, and country need more entrepreneurs. And this is the innovation. They always, this is actually, they're not only problem solver, they're problem finder. They find the problems, then they come with solutions, then they build the innovation. Of course, they need like fundraising, and here is the investment will coming. And this will attract investment to Qatar. At the same time, this is what create the value. I believe the next era will be the entrepreneurship, especially for Qatar, especially shifting from traditional economy, from oil and gas, all the way to knowledge-based economy. I believe that this is the future, and hopefully, one of them entrepreneur will do disruption. So when I say disruption, I'm talking about companies same Google size, or same Amazon, or Microsoft, or Google, or Huawei. All these are disruption. But definitely, those disruption business start small. Like I remember Google at 2000, it was like copy of Yahoo, just page, very basic page, with 5 words, and you just search. It was very bad search. But you see, it's about continuously. They continue building. Amazon, it was less than average website. Even Apple, it was, even to be honest, even Sony have a better, sound machine than iPod. But Sony did not continue the path, yeah? While Apple said, okay, I have the music, I will go to the internet, I'm going to the phone, I'm going to build the Apple Store. So it's about innovation and continue.
You have many companies who fell off during this journey.
Sorry?
Like many companies who fell off during this journey. Like with Apple, with Samsung. Now all you see is like Apple and Samsung. Like back then, you would see like 4 phones, and like people would buy them and stuff. But nowadays it's just like these 2 companies, and people would race.
Yeah, to be honest, now no one can compete them at all. And there is a reason actually behind it. So when you focus on the profit only, usually this is what happens. You're going to die. So company healthy direction or strategy direction is continuous innovation, which means you have to keep reinvesting in yourself and build a new product. And the thing before, if you see the word, the innovation from, like 1,000, until 1,500 is like 1% of the innovation from 2000 until 2022. Innovation cycle became faster and very aggressive nowadays. So in 1 year, you're going to see things that 100 years take the human before. This is very important for us to understand how important to continue innovate, especially today. what's happened to the nation that doesn't innovate? Yeah, they're gonna be converted as consumers nation, and basically they can live by using some natural resources, or they have, let's say, cheap labors. Like some Asian nations.
So research and development is important.
It's the most important thing. And actually in Snoonu, we are using 20% of our revenue to reinvest in our R&D. And this is what makes us, continue growing and, surprising everyone.
And how fast throughout the Snoonu journey, how fast does things change?
Yeah, so basically we focus in every queue. So we make sure we have major change every 3 months. This is what we do. So this is our strategic goals, to surprise the customer with a new service. As I can give you example. So end of November, we're going to start our version 1 of our marketplace. It's the first marketplace where you can order from fulfillment center and store, but at the same time, the retail shops that in the street. We call it the hybrid e-commerce model. And no one do that one in the Middle East.
Could you be more specific? What do you mean?
So as example, you order from Amazon, it's like seller and they put the product, it's from storage, it's take 1 day or 2 days. Yeah, because it's like he basically keep bundle these things and he ship it to you.
Yeah.
But you cannot order from, let's say, electronic shop in the mall. So what we done, we have the fulfillment center, we call it FBS, which we can host all the e-commerce to come up with their things with Snoonu. But at the same time, we connect also the normal shops in the malls.
So it's like a warehouse of these products?
Yes. So you can order from both, and at the same time, delivery within 30 minutes. We call it like Q-com e-commerce. So basically, instead of normal e-commerce, we are doing Q-commerce, and we can deliver in 30 minutes. And this is what we say, we are building Amazon of the 30 minutes.
That's impressive.
Yes.
That's impressive.
And this happened only after 40, almost 1 month, from now. And that's what we're going to surprise our competitor. And actually, I have a funny story, actually. So 7 months ago, around Feb, I was in STIBS, and it was conference in Dubai. So I went there, I'm meeting one of the famous venture capital. It's my good friend, Wael Mansour. He's a Middle East venture partner, and he was not there. So his partner was there, and he did not know me. So I came there, I was waiting while. He said, I'm coming. So I checked, and he keep asking me, who are you? I saw your face before. I said, no, you don't know me. I was joking with him. He said, you don't know me. He said, no, I saw you before. Then I was checking like his portfolio, the company they invest. I saw one Arabic delivery company.
Yeah.
It's from Lebanon. And basically I told him, oh, you are invested in that company. But Lebanon, there is some economic challenge, same with Iraq. What is your strategic direction? He said, our strategic direction is to expand to GCC. So they're coming to our countries overall. I said, oh, that's good steps. Which country? He said, we decide all the country, but not Qatar.
Why?
I said, no, why not Qatar? What's happened? I thought something wrong in Qatar. He said, well, there is some local red company there, and we don't want, they say it's very tough to compete that company, so we don't want to go and compete it. When he said this word, I gave him my business card. Oh, yes, it's Snoonu, and yes, you are Hamad. I'm your follower on LinkedIn. So I feel proud at that moment that now international company is feeling threat to come to our land in Qatar. So we want to make sure and there's a famous law in startups, be the king in your battlefield. We need to make sure those international company never underestimate our local startups. As I told you, at April 2020, people never believe we can build startups. And exactly after 3 years, international people fear to come to Qatar because Qatar started getting this, repetition of very strong startups.
So basically, this guy comes in and says, I don't want to move to Qatar because of Snoonu.
Yes.
And he's talking to you.
Yes.
You get this sense of pride.
Of course.
And obviously, as an entrepreneur, you have to have this mentality to take things personal when it comes to your company.
Yeah, the thing is, we are connected together. Like, I am Snoonu and Snoonu is me. Even though I have different businesses, but somehow the journey, the challenge, how big it's become part of me. And that's why I never mention any other businesses, because if I mention other businesses, this guy is not focused or, so I'm keeping aside. I'm not talking about it. But even though I have one company called GrowthX, and GrowthX is about helping the entrepreneur, to learn and helping with business modeling, business plan, guide them, monitoring them. But yeah, I'm focusing on Snoonu. I feel proud at that moment. And this is actually encouraging me to go to the next level, yeah? Next level is build the Google of the region. That starts from, Qatar, and Qatar deserved the best of us. We grow here. We saw Qatar when it was like 1998 when the barrel was $18, and we suffered. I wouldn't say Qatar was a rich country. We were like average country. We were kind, nice. We accept our lifestyle, but we never should forget those days. And we have to be stronger, and we have to continue building something. And now Qatar is the house of multiple big companies, Qatar Airways, Ooredoo, QMB, and so on. Time to have a huge technology giant in the region for Qatar as well.
Hamad, let me ask you something. If I'm sitting next to you, I'm your friend, and I open my phone and I order from a different delivery app, will you take it personal?
I'll be honest with you, I will take it personal. Yeah, I will take it personal. But of course, I will ask a question. So why did you order from another one? And maybe you say you don't have this. I'll take it like in a good way. Maybe you don't have this restaurant. I will say, okay, I will call my team. Guys, my friend just ordered from that restaurant because it's not available in Snoonu. So I don't take it really personal. Of course, I'll be sad, but I will think something wrong with us. This I will feel.
You take it as an improvement.
I'll take it as improvement. Then I will ask him, okay, well, you have that. They have the service that they don't have. I will consider that one. This is very important.
And how fast does this change happen when you consider like...
Yeah. So, or maybe he'll say, I have previous bad experience with you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll call my team, send them flowers, send them something, make him happy, let him be loyal to us. Sure. So I will take it like from improvement way, not personal way. And this is very important for entrepreneur. Like our mindset have to be positive. We have to be focused. At least if someone like, hate me, then I can't help, yeah.
And did this ever happen to you?
It's not happen. It's not really happen. But there is actually something called the curse of small community. Yeah, and basically the curse of small community. Some people don't want to see successful in their community, and we can see this in Qatar because people maybe they feel bad on themselves if they don't see successful. And this is also something that we try to change in Qatar. Yeah. Make sure you feel happy when you see success people, because this is the first step of you to be successful as well, yeah? If you start thinking it's not good to see successful, maybe you will stay in your position. So I'm trying to inspire the people that if I can do it once, you can do it 2 times. You can be better than me. And this is what I believe. I believe in the future, Snoonu not be the big things in Qatar. I think there will be another 5 startups will build something bigger. Maybe some of them came out of Snoonu. I can give you an example. One of the guy, his name is Abdul Mun'im. He born in Qatar. He raised in Qatar. His father worked in Qatar Energy. Served this country 35 years. He built the first ghost kitchen in the country. He came to us with only high school, certificate. And he have no job. He started with 3,000 riyal salary as data entry. He left us as marketing manager, and he managed to fund his graduation from one of the British universities. I think it's in QFBA. And he built his own business. Now he make big money every month and build something that actually bring the value to our economy. And he came out of Qatar.
That's impressive.
We have 2 talents from Russia. They moved to Qatar. And now they're building the first AI in marketing or in content creation. And this will be from Qatar. They left us to build it in Qatar. So what we want? We want in Snoonu not only to be successful, but we expect to see many entrepreneurs will come out of us and build something that will bring more economic value to Qatar. After all, what is our goal? For me, my first goal is Qatar. Then Qatar. This is my focus. I want my country to be one of the leading countries in technology in this world.
Let me say, like, in a futuristic world, like a perfect futuristic world, what's the ultimate version of Snoonu?
It will be something that the most important things after your phone.
I wanna go into details.
So now we are chatting through using an American company. We are intent to make it Qatari company. You are using email using American company. We intend to make it Qatari company. So our aim is to build, a national champion in technology beyond Qatar border. Yeah, it's like for Middle East, and I think this is the right time. It's the right time or never. And because we don't know what's going to happen in the future, yeah. So we don't know about this AI, robotics.
Maybe we see robots delivering food.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, the robots delivery is need regulation infrastructure, and usually who care about it is country that have high wage for their labor. Yeah, they don't want to bring, but it's also something bad for poor nation. Yeah, because we bring people from Africa, from Asia, like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. They deserve a good life also. Mm-hmm. They deserve, a job Even if maybe it's look like tough job, but at least they have a job. They have entry job. Many of them became accountant in our company. Many of them became, coordinator. They start as a bike, and he start learning, and he became better. He need to fund himself and his family, and I have one guy actually as a story. I have one guy. He's born in Qatar. He's from Bangladesh. And he served as a driver. Then he said, I have back pain. I want to be a receptionist. Then he became a receptionist. Then he became accountant assistant. Then he became accountant. Then he became, lead in finance. And now he's lead in finance.
And he started off as a driver.
He started as a driver, yeah. And basically, yes, I start, by the way, my career as what? As technician assistant in Qatar Energy. Under the sun. It's very hot summer. Like helping, this changing the valves, changing, these things. I was working even offshore, like away from my family in the middle of the sea, working at 1 p.m. in the summer as technician assistant, which means labor, and working that job 3 years. By the way, I went to Halul Island because I want to work 1 week and 1 week to take care of my business. So I went there intentionally. And
to balance, to go there for work and then to handle your business.
But this is teach me to be a strong person, and nothing wrong with it, to be honest. I'm feeling proud of these 3 years. It make me, like, this is actually a call I got from one of my cousins. He said, you know what, I'm working in government, I'm working 1 p.m. in the office. You work in very tough environment. There is also toxic because there is gases, all these things. You work until 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I said, I'm growing 3 times experience than you. And this is a positive mindset. That's very important. And that's why, actually, if you remember, we are the first company to implement cars at 2021. We done that one because I've been in that position. I understand how it makes very, very...
I was impressed with this change, when you change from motorbikes to drivers. I changed everything because of this.
And to be honest, this is also led by technology. Like, as example, if the car is, and the order and the car is getting like equivalent, we keep shrinking the distance to force the customer to order from nearby customer. Like, also innovation help us to go to this direction. And we continue this way. We're never going to change it. Of course, we need bikes because not every, driver can drive a car. Some of them like have basic job. But I believe it's something, by the way, we add tipping technology. Also, this is a good message. Like, as example, driver getting tipping. Like, we invest in technology to give them a better income. But we have many drivers entry job as bike, then they shift to car, then they shift to another job. And to be honest, I'm feeling proud to give opportunity to these 4 nations, and we need to help them. And also, I feel it's also good to help homegrown businesses. Like, there is many family, they need opportunity. There is many women come cook. I have actually one Qatari woman. She's not young. She's like old. She's above 60. She started little business. And now she have 2 big restaurants, one in Rayyan and one inside the Doha. She became rich, and she started very small business with us. This make me happy. This actually will make me want to make Snoonu bigger and bigger and bigger.
So you invest in the consumers as much as you invest in the drivers?
Yes, we call it the golden triangle. So golden triangle, I care about my customer, I care about my partner or business owner. I want to help them to grow their business, but I care about my driver. I care about his life. I care about, every month I bring, maybe you saw in the media also, I do actually delivery. Part of the delivery is example, what's happened during the delivery. So I found as example, some restaurant, they shout to the driver and tell them, wait outside. You are not allowed to come inside. Like, in very bad way. I keep reporting this restaurant, and I ask my team to train the restaurant, to take care of the driver, help them, let them grow. They are a human like you. You cannot ask them to wait outside. So this golden triangle is something important. But all the 3 golden triangle is lead to one direction, to help our economy in Qatar to grow. Today we are 2.6% GDP from technology. It's divided between our 2 telecoms company. And actually, it's not real technology. I want to make it something bigger. We want to see it one day 7 or 8%. We want Qatar to have a better economy by helping from our startups to contribute to our economy. Sometimes we ask ourselves this question: do we want from Qatar or Qatar want from us? Yeah. And definitely, the country expect more from us. I don't believe I reach, my goal to help my country, but definitely I'm on the right track, inshallah.
You're getting there, hopefully.
Inshallah.
Hamad, it was a pleasure to have you on the podcast. We learned so much from you, and I'm pretty sure even the guys have learned from you, and the crew as well. And we're so happy to have you here.
Thank you very much, Tamer. And really, it's my pleasure to sit with young Qatari like you and very nice Qatari initiatives, Q+. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Late Night Podcast by Q+. It was our pleasure to have you here. And it was our pleasure to have Hamad al Hajri. And we'll see you at the next episode. Thank you.